conductor this evening is one of my colleagues. She was managing these honor groups for over 10 years, and so many of us in Southern California look to her for all-strings pedagogy. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Miss Elizabeth Rohrs.
Well, thank you, everyone. I am so blessed to be on the stage. It has been so fun being backstage for the last 10 years and running around. But this is such a special thing to stand up here with what, in my opinion, are some of the best people on the planet. I think that the students on the stage have blessed me more than I have blessed them. And for that, families and teachers, thank you, because this really truly takes a village. So the theme of the concert tonight is American music, which is one of my great loves, with a Latin American piece, Cuban piece thrown in, just for some fun. But our next piece is called Appleseed in My Banana, and we're all going to be shocked, I know, but features some improv solos. We had so many submissions students that wanted to just improvise tonight, but we have 4 soloists for our next piece, and I'm going to ask them to stand up. Austin, Sal, Pau Santos, Sarah Kazi, and Bella Cho. enjoy Appleseed and My Banana. is called La Bella Cubana. And the composer was a violinist who was the owner of the famous Swan Song Stradivarius violin and wrote music primarily just for him to play. And so he was heavily influenced from living in Brazil and all over Latin America and moving then to Paris. But this is a really fun piece that has been fleshed out from 2 violins to a full orchestra piece. Hope you enjoy La Bella Cubana. We have so many wonderful musicians on this stage, but I know that some of them play more than one instrument or started on the piano. And so our next piece welcomes one of the members of our violin section, Selena Yee, who is going to be putting down her violin and is going to be playing the piano solo for our next piece. So just blown away at how talented these students are. So one of my favorite composers in the entire world is actually a Czech composer. His name is Dvorak. And I could not program the American string quartet without doing this one. And the first time I performed this one, there was a wonderful music educator named Derek Venlet who played the piano part to this piece. And we were at Segerstrom Hall, and he sat on a pedestal on the stage in the middle of the Segerstrom Hall with the lights on him. And the orchestra was about to begin. I lifted up my baton, and I look over at Derek, and big smile on his face, and he just winks at me. And I'd like to dedicate this song to him tonight. He passed away a few years ago, and I cannot do Dvorak without doing Cavatina. So Derek, this one's for you.
Don't they sound fabulous? On behalf of SCSBOA, I'd like to thank Elizabeth Rohrs and present her with this beautiful plaque.
All right, our final piece tonight is Warrior Legacy, and it has a lot of American themes. Sung Newbold is the composer of this, and she wrote this for an orchestra in Massachusetts, where Moby Dick was written, and all sorts of various other American things happened. She has this long blurb that she does for this one, but it's just a fun piece. Maybe borderline American music, but just fun. And one of the things that I always try to remember when I conduct any ensemble is that it's not worth doing if it's not somewhat fun. And yes, there's a level of rigor, but I would say that fun and joy, even more maybe than fun, is kind of what's behind this piece. So I dedicate this to all of you on stage tonight, and I hope you have fun playing it.